the mirror match. They are about to start.
And honestly, I honestly think, like you said, the thing that's gonna make the biggest difference in these matchups is what they have in their traps.
Yeah, one of them's playing artifacts, and one of them's playing real traps like barriers.
Yeah, let's see how this goes out. I think it honestly matters what their opening hand is right
And
now.
it looks like he opened up Hanger, which is, or terraforming into Hanger, and that's going to be the best matchup.
Oh, and then
my
he
God.
did you? And then he also has that cyclone in hand, too.
Yeah, so that's to hit his. So he's going to open up Infinity, Buster, and with a Cyclone to stop his Hanger. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Not going to lie, that's a pro player right there.
like I said, it's definitely gonna matter on these opening hands. That's the thing about this deck. It's like if you open up the nuts in this deck, I think,
You got it.
yeah, you got
Well, if you open up Hanger, you're pretty much
you set. Joe got that DD Crow. Oh,
maining DD Crow.
nice.
Is he maining DD Crow?
Yeah, he is. He has two DD
Two
Crows.
DD Crow, okay. So you open up
Oh, and then
Infinity.
he's maining Kaijus. Two sticky strings.
So this is for ARG event, guys. This is, what's up? What does he got in there?
Look at his monster. He's running 3 terraformings in his
Oh,
monster.
Jobe has 3 terraforming monsters.
I wonder what the attack and defense on those
Hey,
are.
you have to be smart in the game, not smart in writing out your deck lists, okay?
And then unfortunately, that's Job has that. He's a really good player. Sometimes he just doesn't really care about playing. I mean, but when he does,
Yeah.
I mean
he
he
opened up
has
2 DD Crow. He has both of them in hand.
yeah. And when he does, I mean he he plays really well. He plays really well.
So he has to bait out the Infinity. How is he going to do that right away?
If I'm not mistaken, Job also topped yesterday too, right?
No.
He didn't?
No. Unfortunately, he scrubbed out at the very, very end. Alright, so he had to bait it out the Twin Twister. That way he could use the desires. Because if not, you banish 10 for cost and it gets negated.
And did you say he has 2 cyclones? He
I
had
see
2
one
cyclones?
strike, one cycle.
Oh, okay.
But we shall see.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I seen him. Oh,
And he rips another desires.
and he got the
Desires,
hanger,
yeah,
but he has. With what he has in his hand, I don't really think. Yeah, I think he might have to possibly scoop this one up.
well, we'll see. We'll see if he can get out of it.
What does he have in hand? I think he has like 3 cards in hand. Yeah,
DD Crow, a
and
gadget, and a
one's
desire.
not good, and then he has. Yeah, I think he's just gonna have to scoop. Got the strike, and then he has the gadget's not really gonna do much. And I honestly think Johnny's not really gonna fall for that bluff he has set. It doesn't look like he's worried about that bluff.
Yeah, he's got a really strong start. I mean, Johnny opened up really well. It doesn't matter what Jobe does at this point. I mean, it looks like Infinity's going to negate something. And he's got Buster going on, too.
I think he's just gonna go for the OTK at this point.
Well, I mean, at this point, I think Jobe is just seeing what he's going to do. He wants to see how he plays. Jobe knows he lost.
Yeah, he's just gonna see how. And the thing about Job, like, even though he knows he's about to lose, he still like keeps it going. He doesn't scoop up automatic. Oh well, he did this time, but he likes to see.
Well, he knew where it was going, so.
Yeah. And I think the next card he was drawing was just gonna be one. What was it, B? I think I saw that that was gonna be his next card, and that would have been much help to him.
So yeah, the mirror match. I mean, it's boring, but it's kind of a dice roll. It's kind of whoever goes first.
I think that I think that pot really screwed him.
Oh yeah,
Honestly,
banished all his good stuff.
I hate when that happens too. That's why, I mean, Potted Desires is a really good card, but sometimes, I mean, I hate it when you draw into that second pot off that pot.
Well, the whole design off of it is supposed to use Pot of Desires and then banish 2 more Pot of Desires.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get our volume under control.
So we're going into game 2, and it looks like they both cited about 4
Looks
or 5
like,
cards.
Looks like a guy on chat that said Oscar is fat.
We're not denying that.
The correct word is obese. So, Jobe has to go first, and he has to open really well.
Yeah, if he has any hope of coming back, he has to open up really well on
Well,
his on.
This is I hate playing ABC. I played ABC in top 8 yesterday. Well, we were in number 3 chair, and we were in the 8th round. I played ABC, and my opponent was my teammate, and he just messed me
Proceeded
up.
to demolish you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard about that one.
Yeah,
I mean,
double
Bryce
twin
is
twister.
Bryce is a really good.
No, this
ABC
isn't
player.
Top Cut. Top Cut is we're only around 2, so we got
We still got 3 more rounds.
yeah, we're going 5 rounds, top 8, I
Top 8.
believe.
We will let you guys know when it is top cut
Said, why do they wear hats and hoodies?
because I think they're all thugs.
We got to be gangster when they're playing this game.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Got to be gangster while you're playing a child's game.
Exactly.
My team does wear hats, Team Golden Age, because it also has their name on it. And I sponsor all my players for hats. That way I can just get the name recognized. And we had 8 people that topped yesterday. So we did quite well. Geeks should wear gold chains and gold teeth.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
always be and always be playing the song "Chain Hang Low." Do your chain hang low,
It
do
looks
it
like,
wobble to the floor.
Jobe didn't open up too bad. He opened up the Thrasher and the gold gadget.
And the vanity's empty.
Well, he's wondering if he should play that A right there and get Tsukiyomi or dump it with Tsukiyomi.
Honestly, I honestly think he needs to keep that vanity's emptiness.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the 2 extra cards really work.
Well, he's going to set it.
Yeah. Oh, but I thought you said that he was gonna dump it.
Oh, no, negative.
Oh.
I mean, this is very crucial.
Yeah. I mean, if he does go in for that Tsukiyomi play, I mean, he could possibly open himself up for some more extreme plays, and I think he actually is going for it.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice but to go for the yo-yo.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I'm glad to see that Tsukiyomi's getting some play and shit and whatnot. Because when I was playing Bujins, I never played. I did have a Tsukiyomi in my extra
But you
deck,
never
but I
played it.
never really played it.
That was a long time ago. Normally you go to Susanoo or
Yeah.
or Kagaguchi or whatever his name is.
Kagetsuchi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're talking about more modern days.
Honestly, I didn't even really go into Kagetsuchi that much either. I usually just try to open up like 2 Susanos and then just, proceed to like dump stuff engraved to protect them.
Oh, look, he almost misplayed there. He almost dumped his
The emptiness.
All right, looks like we're changing this to
Oh, he did.
4 rounds, top 8.
He did dump the emptiness. Wow. Really? Why would you? I mean, I guess.
So we are doing in this ARG event today. We are going 4 rounds, top 8. Just let everybody know.
Johnny got that Cosmic Cyclone in his hand and Floodgate Trapple if he's playing. I think he is playing that, right? Side. No.
No, it has to be a Typhoon then.
Yeah.
Typhoon's really smart. Yeah, that is a Typhoon.
Yeah. It kind of looked, just because of the way that it was like, how he was holding it, kind of looked like a, oh yeah, 2 Cosmic Cyclones. It's not too bad.
Looks like Joe might have got this one.
Yeah, he
But,
doesn't have much.
Like I said, a Typhoon and 2 Cosmic Cyclones, so.
This is the
And
point.
then he
This
opened
is
up.
the part where I would have dropped the Nobleman across out and just.
I mean, whoever resolves that equation, but I was like, it comes up, and it definitely came up.
Yeah. It looked like Johnny hit Brick City this round, folks.
Oh, he going for the diamond there.
I mean, 3 back row does seem pretty beefy. Here's first damage.
Yeah.
So now we're at 7,000 and 8,000 with Jobe in the lead.
And then he's going to
And
drop
hit the D barrier. I mean, he can still do pretty good amount of damage right now. What was it that
Why didn't he? Joe's not scared of the back row.
Oh, and he drew that second
hanger.
hanger.
But
yeah.
now he's set the.
Oh, but Johnny has that second Cosmic Cyclone set.
I don't know why he didn't play the Twin Twister.
I think honestly it's because
Oh, I think he played the D barrier, and he called fusion.
yeah.
Okay.
No, he played the D barrier, but he didn't hit the Twin Twister because I mean he hit the D barrier. I mean this is basically a waste at this point.
Well, Johnny has to play catch up at this point.
Because I mean it's not like you're gonna expect fucking another player to be like to side in what is it any type of mirror force basically.
It's interesting though. Johnny went second, still kept his D barriers. Normally I side out all my traps, and then.
I mean honestly, I can understand why he didn't because it still comes in pretty in handy. Because I mean
True.
whether you go first or not, I mean if you open it up going second, I mean it's still pretty good. Because like maybe they get that first that first Buster Dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then on your turn, they're basically gonna want to get rid of it to put their to bring back the A, B, and C, so their Buster Dragon doesn't get wrecked. So I mean on the next turn you can hit the D barrier and you just call a fusion again. So it could buy you a little bit of time to build your board.
Right.
So it's quite understandable why you wouldn't want to side out your D barriers. I mean, especially if I was playing ABCs and I was running D barrier, I don't think I'd really want to side my D barriers out either.
Well, in game 2, you want something that's a little bit more aggressive to board wipes, because that's what ABCs is acceptable to, or is to board wipes. So I don't know if he's already maining like Regekis and Dark Holes and stuff like that, but board wipes do hurt. Because even if they tag out, Regeki and Dark Hole still need to resolve, so they don't get anything. But Jobe is playing this one quite well, though.
Oh, and Jobe got that honor arc in his extra deck.
Yeah, but what's the honor arc gonna do?
Honor arc is a really good card.
It has to take an attack position monster.
Yeah, I know, but it's still a really good card.
I don't think so. Not this day and age.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, because everybody puts everything in defense.
But I mean, at the same time, it takes any special summon monster in attack position.
Right.
I mean, that's what this whole meta is right now, is a bunch of special summon monsters. So you can
Yeah.
just snatch something. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be something big, but it could be something that can really, cost the player, you know, their big plays.
Right, to stun him a turn.
I mean, and I've been seeing that people have been bringing back them F-Zeros into their extra decks, and Honor Arc just snatches that F-Zero. Gets rid of that completely. I remember I did that. I remember I was playing a 6 Hams for fun, and I was playing against somebody that put off an F-Zero when they were playing PK Fire, and they just thought like I couldn't get over it. I hit that Honor Arc, and I was like, let me get that real quick. And then they were like, wait, can you do that? And I was like, yes, I can. You bet I can.
Yeah, it looks like Johnny's thinking he should go into the scoop phase. No, I didn't know that was a hanger.
You might possibly be able to get some plays going off of this. Actually, I think he might.
Oh, he's going to pull out a buster.
Mm-hmm. This might bring him back. Ooh. This might bring the man back. This might.
Well, how much is that buster? Oh, he needs to get rid of the infinity. Not the infinity, the lightning.
The lightning, yeah.
Oh, he scooped it.
Oh, he scooped it. I mean, there's a pretty good chance that he could have. There's a pretty good chance he could have made a comeback off of that, but I think his life points were too low to maybe try to survive that next.
Right.
The next volley, because I don't know what Jobe had in hand, but I mean he had enough stuff to go for plays.
So this is gonna be interesting. On
another note, I honestly think those mats are pretty nice.
Oh, dude, I think the mats are gorgeous. I loved it.
Top 8, get them.
Top 8, and then
makes me wish I
played
played today.
And then there's a judge.
Made me wish I played today. I want one of those mats.
So everybody that tops today gets a mat. Because we're only going to top 8. Now, you guys listening, who do you guys think? I mean, we should probably take some side bets on this. Who are you guys thinking that's going to win this event?
If I'm not mistaken, I think we have 30 plus.
32.
Yeah.
32 total.
Joseph Pershaw.
I don't know who that is, but if you're rooting for him, just know that he's climbing out of a hole.
There's a lot of good players today, and they're coming off. They might be a little tired, but there's a lot of good players here today that topped yesterday, and they basically scrubbed out every other player they played yesterday.
So we got shout-outs for Joseph Pershal and Oscar
Renderos. And from what I've heard a lot, and from earlier that I was talking to people, he is one of the fan favorites to win today.
Who, Oscar Renderos?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar's always a favorite to win. Every time he shows up to an event,
he plays
to
win. Yeah.
So Johnny looks like he got first again.
I personally never have played against Oscar. I've seen him at a few events.
I'm 1-1 versus Oscar Renderos. I was playing him with Clee Demise. All right, looks like he's done. That's a.
I never get to play against any of the real good players. I mean, aside from you guys, from my team.
Yeah,
but I mean, aside from that, like there's a bunch of good players that I've heard about that I've wanted to play, and then every time I go into an event, I never get to play against them.
Right.
I'll be doing just as well as they are, but I never play against them. I think honestly, I think two of the best players I've ever played that just straight scraped me. But you know, they they honestly straight scraped me were Garen and Gibby. I've only played with both of them just once, but they're really good players.
Yeah, I don't think Gibby really did much. I don't even know if he topped yesterday or got. I don't think he was a
No,
top
I don't. No,
24.
I don't think he topped.
So it looks like Johnny goes for the safe play to get Infinity.
But I mean, you can't deny that
No, the man is good.
that the man is good. Yeah, honestly, on the comment that you just posted on the chat,
I'm not even gonna let him know.
I honestly think that he is. I'm rooting
He's
for the
my
guy.
favorite.
Yeah, I am.
My favorite for today. That's
When I seen what he placed yesterday
oh,
at
regionals.
regionals, I was just like, ooh,
And
my boy.
that's only because he lost to me. If he wouldn't have lost to me, the boy would have won the whole event. Yeah, it was. He's really, really good.
And no, and the thing is, he's and just like this last year, he's matured so much, and it's made him such a better player for it too. I've had so many talks with him back when he first joined our team, and you know, he was quite childish, and I had quite a few talks with him when he would make people mad, and I think those talks really got to him at the end.
Let's hope so.
I think that's why I've always had a really good relationship with the kid.
Jobe goes for, God, what is he going to do? There's an Infinity on board. Oh, he goes for the lightning play.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, it's an activated effect, but he can't negate
You can't
it,
negate it
unfortunately.
at that point.
Because it's during battle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart play. Well, to be honest with you, that's the only play.
And if I'm not mistaken, he takes 2,300 damage off of that.
Yes. Well, how many does he have attached
3.
to Infinity?
He's
Yeah,
at 27.
2,300.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Between me and you, doesn't he have to detach? He has
No,
to
he
detach
has
one
to-
of the Utopias.
no, he does not have to. No. So they call a judge ruling to see if he can negate Infinity's effect. I mean, Utopia's effect
No,
at negative.
and he can't.
Because Infinity says when declaring an attack,
Yeah, and
no
I mean,
responses.
yeah, and then basically has priority on its effect. I always thought you had to detach one of the Utopias when
No,
you do that.
you just have to. It just says detach 2 materials.
Ooh. Hit the strike. What does Johnny have in hand? Does he have anything? No, he doesn't. Ooh, this might. Watch him draw the hanger, though. Watch him draw the hanger. Oh, no, he has a gadget. Not really what you kind of want. This might be game. He just needs one monster. There it is.
Well,
This might be game, guys.
I don't know what he said. Did he say a hanger? Or I'm sorry,
No,
not a
he's,
hanger, but
Typhoon, if I'm not mistaken.
no. But what was the monster?
Oh, in Jobe's hand?
No, that Johnny said. Was it a gadget?
Oh, yeah, it was Silver Gadget.
Yeah, he's safe for the turn
Oh,
because the
he hit
gadget
the-
recycles himself.
Yeah, and then he hit the D barrier. Oh, he hit the D barrier, so it would
Yep.
negate.
Yeah, Johnny scooped. He didn't have the extra gadget in deck. So Jobe wins this
Jobe
round.
wins this game.
Man, that was pretty interesting. Good job, Jobe.
Oh, no, he didn't scoop. He's just shuffling.
Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't have anything, gosh. What are you going to pull
I
out?
don't think there's anything you can pull out. I mean, Jobe has a DD Crow in hand. Yeah, transmodify.
Good job, Jobe. All right, you are all set. That was round 2 Job
Jobe,
defeats Johnny.
Jobe won. Johnny got game 1. Jobe got game 2 and 3. And there were some pretty good matches, some interesting plays, but for both players
That was
actually.
good. All right.